We have added packing bubble wrap to the ceiling to lower it, just to keep that heat down where the plants are located. And this is our first night last night when it hit 5 degrees. I think it really did help. We also have a wool blanket over the front windows. My basil, still alive. Tomato plants. We only have these 2 heaters. This oil heater is fantastic. This little 200 watt fan, it's running right now. It is 62 in here. And it just is a lower wattage than this big boy. And it will run during the day, which helps keep this guy off. And last night, I did turn on both. And that was up 1500 watts. Tonight I'm going to try one. I think I may do this to 900 watts. That'll put out just a little bit more heat. And then I may crank this dial up. Put it on 4. But it stayed generally 50s and 60s in here last night with it 5 degrees outside. It got down to 49 right before the sun came up, which is a 45-degree temperature difference. I'm amazed. Still have this area open over here, but I'm pretty impressed. Still have one roof panel which is visible, but it's lower than the really high roof panels. I did remove some plants to the house, some of my more precious plants. The wind was really blowing and I was afraid the electricity would go out. And then we're just plain screwed if that happens. I have added a plastic container that's been painted black, and it has the fish tank heater in it. The lid on because I don't want it to evaporate, but it is just warm. It's not gonna provide a lot of heat, but I'm sure it helps the plants that are right in that vicinity. And if the power were to go out, that water may stay warm for a while. We do have a few little peppers that are still growing in here. Our cucumbers finally died a week ago. So they made it almost to the end of December, but not quite. Eventually mildew got the plants. The poor chickens. We did have to add a little heater to the coop last night. 5 degrees is just too cold. So it stayed about 30 inside the coop last night. We have a 14-year-old chicken. It's not worth me risking that chicken freezing to death.